Hello, I am your instructor for this evening. Miss Holmes to my young ones, Erin to my adults. This is your ma-foon-da-la African dance. Hi, Lopez. We're going to start today by putting on our lapas together, just in case there's anybody that needs to review or there's somebody that joins for the first time. So I'm going to stand up. Just quickly, we want to just make note that Dance Theater Harlem was a space that was created for everybody to come together, not just to learn the art form ballet, but to come and to learn about each other. So we just want to acknowledge that and the gift that Mr. Mitchell has left us with. All right, Ashe. So come to your feet if you're seated. If you see, I have some things here that we don't always get to see beforehand. I have my lapa. So before I put this on, I'm going to show you about how wide this is, about 2 yards. I'm going to start from my right to my left. So if you're looking for me to be your mirror image just in this one moment, I wouldn't be your mirror. So you're going to wrap the fabric around. And then if you see it's not wide enough for me to tie it on the other side, so I'm going to tuck. So reach around and then tuck underneath. And if at any point you dance out of your lapa, you just take a moment and wrap yourself back up. All right, I have for today our last class for this month of June. I have my fans. Anything that you want to pull out to make you feel cool, pretty, something based in tradition, try that for today. Maybe you can incorporate that into your movement, right? And then also for your music, I tend to stay focused. Today we'll skip around. So we'll have some Afrobeat. We might have some fela, we might have some zap mama. We'll see how we can mix up our sound for today. But we always start with what? Our head articulations. So start with your ma-foon-da-la stance. You're gonna start in parallel position. Your weight is over your toes. Your knees are soft knees. So you're bent. Your palms are cupped. So if you put a drop of water there, it will stay. Palms facing back. Shoulders down, no earrings. Pulling your abdominal muscles to support your lower back. So you don't want to stick your pelvis out. All right. Try to keep your alignment. And we're going to do our head articulation. So you're looking side to side. And then this orients us to the space. Look up and down. Around. Keep your eyes open so you see where you're going, see where you came from. And then you drop and nod. Drop and nod. Drop and nod. Drop and nod. And we start the same thing all over again to the other side. So you look left, right, up, down, and around, di, ya, and reverse, di, ya, then we drop and nod, drop and nod, drop and nod, drop and nod. And remember, listen to your body. So remember, this space is for everybody. So if you're like, oh, I need to sit, that's a bit much. Or if you need to just keep looking, then you adjust, all right? So you're gonna try that from your stance. Remember, your weight is over your toes, so there's a lean forward, but it's not a bend forward, okay? So one unit, your body goes boom. Then when we go into our soft knee, soften even more, so I should say, then you're gonna try the same thing, you're just descending lower into the ground. Use the ground for support. Use this whole movement phrase, orient yourself to the space, and put on some music. Time your stance. I count you in the last phonetic part of the word. So instead of saying moja, I'm saying jaki. You're gonna be jaki, two, and look. Go up. Go around. Reverse. Now drop it up. Always go forward first. Now redeem yourself. Go ahead. Just in case you got both. Step it into the front. Face back. 5. Finish just knocking the hips to the side. Then you have a soft knee. Knock it. Double time. Your shoulder might start to dance. Let your shoulder dance with you. Now forward and back. There's a contraction with your pelvis. Double time. And go kimbo. You're gonna go front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side. Other way. Side, back, side, front, side, back, side. Now double time that. Go the other way. Hey. Now you're going to circle around to the side. Keep going to the same direction. Now change direction, the other way. Warm up your spine, warm up your hips. Now you're going to slow down and step into the move. I don't even want you to travel yet. Just step toe ball heel so you feel how that foot lands. Now step, come together. Step, step. This is a circle around. Other way. Step, in place. Feel the other foot. Toe ball heel and step to the side. Travel together. Step, step, step. And where you finished. Where you started from, where you finished. Keep the rock going. Add twist. We're just loosening up a little bit. It's a little bit for you, maybe like a freestyle, you improvise. You go low. And keep the feet step, toe ball heel. Step, 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 step. Use the arms. Let them lift with you. You can see we're creating a shape here. We're going to connect them. Slide in. And up. And down. And up. And down. And reach one hand. Next hand. Break, break. Go to the side. Slide the arms in. Up. Down. Up. Down. One hand. Next hand. Break, break. Okay, try again. Fast. Even if you don't have this exact move, keep the arms moving and you shape your brain. That's okay. Now double that. Break, break. Break, break. Rest the feet if you need to. Break, break. Break, break. Keep the break. Hey, hey, hey. From the side, go like this. Dropping your pelvis. Slow down with the arms. Double time with the pelvis. Now double time everything. Slow down. Swing, 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 scoop, 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 reverse. Go arms. Scoop, 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 reverse. Get lower. Forward, 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 back. To the side, you go like this. Forward, forward, dia, hey. We just kept going. I want to challenge your memory. So if you've been doing this class, you already know what the different movements are. You know head articulation. When we start to turn, that adds another element. You know your Kananga arms. When we start to get lower, that's another element. You know your Igbo arms. I stopped there because I wanted you to go into a stomp when you do the Igbo arm. So to go over the stomp, right? Even if you're like, oh, my knees aren't ready. My knees are not, I don't have knees for stomping. You can actually just step, 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 right? I'm just picking up my leg, hammer down, bump, 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 so bump, 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 bump. So you'll do 4 on one side. It'll help simplify everything with the arms. So left or right for you, and be my left, your right. So step, 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 bump, 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 step, 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 bump, 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 right? With the step, 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 4 times on that same side. Step, 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 4 times on that same side. So bump, 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 da, da, dee, ya, bump, da, 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 bump, da, dee, ya. So the same thing's gonna happen when you go to the front. 2 steps, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 steps, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're all gonna wrap our brains around that one. If you start to remix the move, because you might actually be doing your stomp, then you want to do singles, right? You can go, you can do that. But for simplifications, for people that need that, stay on the same side. Always, I tell you, if you know something already, you want to remix the thing, remix the thing. So Igbo arms with that double stomp or step if you need to step. Got a little over a minute. We're gonna go. Shot, 3, 2, and step. This is why it's fun when it's live. When you mess up, I mess up. I can't see you, but you can see me. So to review, we got to go faster because to go too slow is like it's too much time to think about what to do. Okay, let's go back a little bit so we have our same tempo. So instead of right, maybe for the first one, just to know what to do, you can go slow. Then for the forward, you gotta go fast. All right, that's the step version. Did anybody else get mixed up from me changing the tempo? All right, we're gonna keep going. Let me answer this right now. Is there a specific country? So Mfundalai stands on a tradition of our ancestors. So what we do is we go throughout the African diaspora. So we might do a movement that our Nigerian stomp is, we name it after a stomp that Mama might have witnessed when she was doing dance and saw how they did a stomp in Nigeria. We have the Hungwe, which is based on the national bird of Zimbabwe. So we go and we move all around and we acknowledge all the places where people of African descent reside and how they move. We honor that through this contemporary African dance known as ma-foon-da-la. Okay? All right, so let's try to do our stomp. So just to acknowledge what you just learned. This is there's so many different versions of a stomp, but in the technique, when we do this, that's our Nigerian stomp. Then we do the Igbo arms. Again, we're recognizing a group of people in Nigeria, okay? And we're just putting those together just to mix up and challenge our brains. Because even I'm giving you the move, and I was like, wait, we gotta go back. And then we'll do slow back and forward, and we'll do the whole thing again. We're gonna go here with this tempo. slow, you can just step. When you go fast, you can try to stomp. Jump, deep, 2, and step. 4 times on this side with the foot. Again. 4 times on this side. Stay on that foot. Now go forward. 4 times here. Forward. Forward. 4 times. Double time. Forward. Let's do it. I'll switch my foot in between. Did you guys catch that? I switched feet, but remember, I always tell you, keep going. Sometimes you get caught up in the movement, start riding the rhythm. It happens, all right? So we need to stretch. Definitely you must be warm right now. So we're gonna do our classic ma-foon-da-la leg stretch. So you fix this mat. You're gonna take your right leg back. Just feel that. It's a lunge, right? Feel this. You're not doing a lunge, but keep your legs parallel. So your knees over your toe. Then when we switch to the side, again, you're parallel, knees over your toes. So you might need to adjust, walk that foot in. Here we're gonna try that contract and release that we started class with. We'll play here, maybe up on the toes, we'll see. We'll turn back. So feel the stretch. Come back to center, come back to front. Take your time, is try to drag out that count. Then you go to the next leg. Bam, di, ya, bam. We've done different things. I yell out usually what we do when we get to that moment of pause here. Sometimes we've done Igbo arms, sometimes we've done the Kabenga arm series. We'll just see what comes because it's live. It's live. All right, we got the African Toys track. We worked that. We said we would skip around, right? So this is one of our songs from, I'm gonna give a shout out to Baba Stafford Seaberry because we did a piece, Departure with African American Dance Ensemble back in the day. This is our group track. Find your stance. Ja, di, two, day, back. No arms, no arms. Just go here, no arms. Just get the legs. The legs in position, the foot stretch. Side. Forward. Remember this one goes a little bit longer. You want to feel that stretch before you change the other side. Back. Side. Just like we just release it. Back. Side. Just go speed. Forward. A little bit longer. Now you're gonna add the arms. If you notice movement on the arms. Down and up. Down and up. Down and hold. Contract. Really. Contract. 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 And the tempo. Rock to the side. Still parallel position. Remember that circle. Yeah. Up. Other side. Rock. Faster. Rock. Rock. Yeah. Stay and hold. Track. Keep going. Track. Release. Track. Release. Track. Release. Track. And chill over. Just side to side. Now that front leg, circle, circle, last circle, forward, Find your balance. Retract. Release. Retract. Release. Retract. Release. Retract. Release. Heels down. Keep your legs bent. Hang over. Let your legs come up. Try to keep them parallel. Turn out your back foot and lean into that side. Little stretch on your inner thigh. You flex your forward foot. Going through, shift weight. Flex the back foot now. Point through the back foot. Come forward. Find your balance. Bring yourself up. Other side. Drop. And in. Drop. And in. Drop. And in. Stay here. Find that balance with the heels. You're going to contract 4 times. Contract. 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 Drop the heels and fall down. Take the leg bent. Turn out the back foot. Lean into that stretch. Flex the front foot. Come through. Lean here. Flex the back foot. Into the back foot. Come back to the front. Find your balance. Reach through to pull yourself up. And close out. All right, I just want you to close out. We're going to keep moving with the music on. Just feel that shake out if you need to. Feel that stretch that happens in your tricep flexors. When you get into your quads, you're trying to get the quads more. Hold on to the wall. Or if you have a banister, you want to practice your balance. You're just going to take your foot up. Point through. Reach back. You hold the foot there. Feel the stretch in the front of your leg as the same pose. Pull out and in. You're drawing an S shape on the floor. So it's a stretch with the arm. Hold. Remember, you're holding on. So you weren't doing same pose, but you're holding on. Once you get that stretch, then you do your same pose with the other hand. Slowly let go. Control that foot down. Bend and stretch. Other side. Lift up. Flex through. Point through. Reach back. Hold. And go. Yes. Focus on your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly bring your foot down. Opposite of what I just did. Close down. Shake out. How we going? We hit the ground running. Let's see. What are you guys saying in here? Whenever I come over, it's your chance to get water because you know I don't give you an actual water break. Love it. Yes, Coleman. Dakar. Yeah. The leg jumps, the same side of the arm. Yes. Any other questions about anything we did? Because we're warming up, but I'm also giving you literal phrases. So let me know right in the chat box if you have anything that you want to go over. Okay? Because I'm going to keep going. I'm sweating. I hope you're sweating. So I'm going to keep that energy in your body going. All right. So what we've been trying to do is layer some of our core movements into the warm-up, then also challenge with your memory, your coordination. We didn't do anything yet to really focus on our feet. We did the Nigerian stomp. I do want to emphasize that whenever we do something like the triplet, or even if we're doing our hungwe, that accent down, there's elements of the stomp and all of that. So when you see people stepping, they don't necessarily know, but you now know after taking this class that all of that is based in tradition, okay? We always want to acknowledge where things come from, give credit where credit is due. So with that said, let's work on our feet, okay? So we got heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Out. Now you get to turn out. I never let you turn out. Ba, da, da, da. So now I'm letting you turn out. This is the second time. Twice in one class. So heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Check out my da, 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 da. Yes. All right. So you have your heel toe, you have your hands akimbo, you have your hip circles, and if you want to change direction in between, if you want to go the opposite way of the way I'm going, just get those elements in there. All right. So even if you're on a different foot, even if you keep going to the front, just keep that rhythm, keep that tempo. Okay. And then we'll add in some other things that we did to review, but also to get you moving through if your space is open enough for you to travel. If not, just stay in one place. So heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. I'm just doing the feet. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Now you get the hip. Bam, 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 bam. Remember we did around and we traveled. So instead of going side to side, go into the move, just like when you did your head articulation. You went forward, so you're gonna automatically step in, step towards me. So after your last heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, step to me, back, back, reverse, go all the way around to go back to you into the front. Okay, so just review the feet. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Foot to the front, foot to the back, foot to the back, foot to the front. All right. I'm going to throw in some more jolly tunes so that you are ready because I get hyped. So that helps me to slow down to help you to focus. Okay. So we did the feet. Now we're going to add the hip, and the hip is moving the whole time. The feet are moving the whole time. Okay. Ja, li, to, ne, heel. Heel, heel, heel. Heel, 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 heel. Heel. Or toe heel. Bam, down, back, down, bam, down, bam. Okay. Let's try that with the rhythm. Let me see if you have any questions. I'll come close to you. Yes. Yay. I love when the kids start to join it. Okay. You got 1 minute left of the departure track. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. We got to clap for our essential workers. That I am one of. Thank you. So clap if you're watching, clap for people around you. This is what we do in New York City. People are out the window with the pans, and I want to say it's not as loud as it used to be because not everybody's allowed outside. You don't really hear it as much, but we acknowledge American Sign Language or just straight up clap or just stomp. They call us essential workers. All right, back to our phrase. Can we get all of that? So we got da, 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 da. Here you got a little bit of a change because now when the foot moves forward, it wants to move in the same direction. So if you were going the other way, you notice I changed with my foot each time. Bam, 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 bam. Okay? All right, so we were working before from this position. We had this position when we did the Kananga arm series all the way through. We did our break. We got this position before we were warming up when we did eagle arms. Just review this. Forward and forward. So we want to try to hold that position after you come back through. So hip, 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 and drop down. Okay. Bam, down, down, drop. Drop with your spine. Drop, drop, drop. So you're so loose position for the Igbo. So usually it's just the arms. When we do that, plain, basic. So now underneath the plain, basic arm, you have a drop. So there's an undulation happening in your torso and your spine. So just to show you from the side, and to get fancy with my fan here, that I got shout out to, we didn't get to this year, but Dance Africa usually happens at the Academy of Music. I bought this from one of the vendors there years ago. So just to show you what I was thinking about when I said, get a prop, get something that you can use while you dance, keep you cool. This is what I'm talking about, because I'm sweating. So drop, 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 drop. So that's happening all the way through, from your pelvis all the way up through, even your head is gonna move with that undulation, okay? So I'll leave this here, just in case. If you wanna play around with anything on that, from the beginning, you can. You can be with your fan. If you have a scarf, you can be here. So you can just do one hand akimbo, or if you want to do the open hand, I still count this as akimbo. This is official akimbo for me. Open hand. Let's call that the open hand akimbo. Okay. So you go here, 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 side, 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 side. Bump, 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 and drop, 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 scoop, drop, 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 scoop. Okay? Any questions? How are we doing? Okay, let's keep going, let's keep going. So if you have your prop, if you have a scarf, if you have a shakere, I have different things to give you ideas. It's like a props week. The little kids got to see the different props. You guys get to see different props. So if you knew how to play as you dance, maybe you're a musician and a dancer, do your thing, okay? So I got the gourd, like a handstand, I got the shakere. I got some claves from the tree that we danced by in Gambia back in the day. And we have the handrail. So there's different things that you can be using right now. Find what's around you as I'm just reviewing some different things, different props, different musicians might have. Whistle, if you want to whistle, you got a whistle you can dance with while we're doing this. All right, have fun, have fun. All right, I'm gonna use my fan to help me cool down. Sweat is dripping. Okay, we're gonna go, we'll review and then we'll put the song on. And remember, we're only doing half of the Igbo arm. So you're going back, 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 forward, and we stop there. Okay? Let's not, do you need to review? Somebody tell me, do you need to review? Can we keep going? Review first. What's the meaning of the hands object? Is that the fan you're asking about, Lopez? This we're just using, this is a traditional kind of fan, but it's not traditional to the movement phrase we're doing today. This was really for us to have fun with the different traditional props or anything that you have just lying around that you could use while you dance to keep you cool, to have fun, help you feel free, okay? There are fan dances though. There are traditional dances done where the men are emulating the women and they might have a fan while they're dancing. In Ghana, there's Bambaya. Trying to think, we use the fan and fume, but those are dances where they're imitating the women, so they have the fan in the dance. Pardon? So let's see if we can just go. We can just do this. We have limited time together. Okay? Ja. See? Ja. crop, you might notice there's a whole nother rhythm. We always talk about African dance traditional, and just everything that's based out of tradition has this polyrhythmic, polycentric quality. So we got all these different rhythms happening at once. And also we didn't throw in the head, so your head might start to go, right? Don't be afraid to let that happen. I want you to get water, and we will probably do this phrase one more time with a moment where you get to, we freestyle, we improvise. If we had the ma-foon-da-la, which is a dancing circle, that's exactly what we do. We each go in and we just show how we're feeling, what we want to say, and we have a conversation through movement. So what we're going to do is we'll do this phrase. I'm not going to add more choreo to it. I'm just going to keep moving. So after you see us here together, bum, 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 dum, dum, dum. I'm going to start going. You can follow along, but also know that you can do your own thing here, and that's allowed, because this would be, as we have this digital space together, our ma-foon-da-la, all right? Or if you're hip hop head, your cipher, right? Same thing, different words. All right, so let's go. We'll use this track since we know this track. I'm going to use my fan. Use anything that you have. You have a scarf, you have any hand instruments that you can play with. Short phrase with improvising at the end. Okay? So find your groove. Loosen up your spine. Maybe you want to contract and release. Vibrate. Undulate. Ja, D, ja, D, 2, and go. For a moment, I tried to shout out what was going on. I was like, if you're following me, do this, do this. Okay, let's do an official cool down. We got a couple of minutes, few minutes. So now I'm going to give you some music. You didn't get to hop around to all the people I mentioned before. So I was going to try to give you like an Afrobeat track. I was going to try a field track to kind of go over the different types of music that we use, different kinds of music that we use throughout the weeks. But now I'm going to give you some Egyptian-inspired sounds that will hopefully get you to the place where, you can cool down and breathe. So if you have your prop, if you want to keep using that, you can. I'm gonna let mine go. That little fan. Such a strong fan, so well made. All right. And if you need to, if you're like, oh, I need to have a rest, you can sit for this. If you feel okay, you can stay on your feet. This is, remember, we used to take this in the mirror door moment from the middle of the class. We moved to the close of our class. It's how we close out. So you just follow me, just watch what we're doing. The middle of our class, having been in the studio, we do something we refer to as an in the mirror look, and that's a moment where we reflect on just what's happening in our day. So even though we didn't get to speak to each other through that moment, hopefully you were able to just review, maybe set some goals for yourself, kind of give yourself credit for even being in this class. If you've been coming every week, thank you, because if you don't come to class, you don't have a class. It's just me dancing with my own image. So I'm cute, but it's better when you're here with me. So we're gonna close out. We're already down. If you're down, if you feel like, oh, this is not good for my knees, you can be up, okay? So if you're down, we're gonna give our do-la from down here, okay? And I actually feel like I wanna switch my arms, so I'm mirroring you to switch legs. All right, no music. We start with the ululation, all right? And that's our call. And we respond with our closing phrase, our do-la, all right? Usually when we start class, I have you do your do-la at the beginning of the class. We did it today, we just jumped right in. So we'll take time to acknowledge each other in this space now since we didn't do that earlier. So what the movement is you thank your heart for beating, you thank the ground for holding you up, you thank your heart a second time for still beating, you thank whoever's looking down on you, and you thank your heart a third time you're still alive, you thank everybody in the digital space with you, okay? So I'm gonna give you a ululation, and then you're gonna respond with the movement. And again, remember, if this is too much for your knee, then you're up on your feet, all right? Okay. So listen for your call and respond with your movement. Yeah! All right, I give you two versions of the hand clap. Thank you for coming to the class. I'm gonna come closer to you and see what you've been saying. Any questions? I know I went a little over, but I always want to just give you a complete, proper closing, okay? So thank you everybody for joining in. Please enjoy your summers. Next weekend, I know it's July 4th. Last weekend was Juneteenth, so if you celebrate one or the other, happy holidays. And I'll see you in the digital space very soon, I'm sure. Thank you, everybody.